Bucks, go Bucks. Go Bucks, go Bucks. Bucks, go Bucks.
First and goal, gotta tough it out, get in the end zone and call a hot route. Goal line to beat, right down the street and have Humphreys run right underneath. You know it's Bucks ball, we got the hardest D. Bring the pressure to the QB, you know it's winning team, we got hard grit. Welcome to camp, we're looking to team. Go Bucks, go Bucks. Reppin' for my team, Bucks, go Bucks. You know we want the ring, Bucks, go Bucks. Welcome to the Bay, Bucks, go Bucks. You nigga fucking near blade, Bucks back, go down and toss like Memphis, looking like Randy Moss. The team is making play on the defense, you can't stop Levante. On my boy McCoy, you can't go had the Raymond team, you about to feel the pain. You a Bucks fan, make a lot of noise. If you a Bucks fan, make a lot of noise. Go Bucks.
Sorry about that. Bad connection. Now let's get it rolling. Welcome to Monday's edition on Tuesday. I was a little tired, so we'll do today's, yesterday's today, and we'll do Wednesdays and then Fridays as always. But let's get it rolling. Welcome back to another edition of Live Stream Buck and Blake Sports with your host, Mr. Buccaneer Blake himself. Now let me get through this because I need to get through it pretty quickly. I got some stuff to do, and we'll do it down as follows. We're going to go over LeGarrette Blount to the New York Giants, Adrian Peterson to the Saints, Hard Knocks in Tampa Bay, Ali Marpet's move, Cowboys Jalen Smith, and A.J. Mcarron in Cincinnati. So let's start from the top. LeGarrette Blount, I'll say it again, should still be here in Tampa Bay. LeGarrette Blount got him 2 Super Bowls out there in New England. Good for him. He said he's never won anything in his life until he's gotten there and won. I'm proud of him, happy for him. He should fit well in New York. New York needs, they need a tight end and they need some running back help out there. LeGarrette Blount, I think, will provide that. He's not much in the passing game or much of a pass protector, but he definitely can get some downhill running going and get some things going out there in New York for the squad. So I'll be rooting for him, and I wish the best for him heading out there to New York. That New York has a pretty decent team as well. Just getting not Plaxico Burress, but wide receiver that came from the Jets. Oh, I hate when I get brain farts. Pairing him up with Odell Beckham and the rest of the crew. So let me see here. What's this doing? Post update short. Alright, quality, never mind. Patriots are going to go after Gilsley from Buffalo, and Buffalo's not going to match the offer, so it looks like the Patriots will win that little restricted deal there and get the running back. And he's a big back, much like Blount, probably provides more of what they need. Pair him up with Dion Lewis and pair him up with the little running back that sealed the Super Bowl for the Patriots this last coming Super Bowl. But let's move on to the next topic. AP to the Saints. Give me 1 second. One second. There we go. I was irking my nerves. There. What up, Gerald? AP to the Saints, 2 years, $7 million deal. I think he did it so he could play with, hang out with Jameis Winston. Twice a year they see each other as they really grown fond of each other, hanging out there in Houston in Adrian Peterson's facility. What up, Gerald? That's fine. You can check it out later, Gerald. Check out the website as well. Oh, I forgot to say, if you missed today's show or any of the shows, www.buckandblakesports.com, nearchi.com. You can check it out there on IG, Twitter, or YouTube. I wanted to say Yahoo, YouTube. AP to Saints, 2 year, $7 million deal. I think it's a good matchup. Out there for him, he'll be able to wear 28 out there. The Saints always find a way, to move find good matchups and game situations, game by game, what situations they're going to go with. But I think, me personally, I think it's another slap in the face of Mark Ingram. You drafted the Heisman Trophy winner in the first round. all those years ago, and you yet bring back after back after back in and taking reps from him, taking shining light elsewhere instead of on him where you kept him there, and he remains in New Orleans. I believe the first chance he gets out of there, he's going to go insane rushing the ball wherever he goes. He's going to get his chance somewhere, but I don't think he'll really get his time to shine out there in what up, Nani? Get his time to shine out there in New Orleans. Janae, little chunky. I don't think he's going to get his time really to shine out there in New Orleans behind Adrian Peterson. I think Peterson will become the future back. Right now, on paper, it looks as if Mark Ingram is the featured back. So we'll see how that goes. Next topic, Hard Knocks in Tampa Bay. I don't believe it'll be a distraction. I think the guys, we got young guys out here. I see a lot of them when I interact with them out in the clubs, out in the streets, out doing community work. I see a lot of those guys, and they should be excited. A lot of they're like brothers to each other, and they have fun hanging out, having fun in the community, and they're having fun getting this team moving in a new direction. So if Hard Knocks wants to shine a light on that, I'm glad, and I hope we turn something like this into something positive and something we can move forward to. I'm not one that likes the Hard Knocks and the spotlight. I'd rather you guys just focus on your work and your craft and do what we need to do, because we're not where we need to be yet. So that's just my thought on it. But if it helps them out and makes them mesh together as brothers, that's fine with me. Ali Marpet, he's moved to center. He's in phase 2 of center product. I think Miley Marpet was a right tackle for Hobart College. He dominated at that level, and he's moved up here. He's almost a Pro Bowl guard. I think he will be a Pro Bowl player soon. Watching a lot of tape of Alex Mack, his rival over there in Atlanta, learning a lot of things how to play center. It'll be interesting to see how that goes with all these moves happening here with J.R. Sweezy coming back, Kevin Panfield, Damar Dotson, Donovan Smith. We'll just see how it goes. There's a lot of and Evan Dietrich Smith. There's a lot of intricate parts there with the team and Joe Holly. So I'm interested to see how this works out when we got all these guys back here. You know, there's this welly filled offensive line that we have. We have great rotation here on the O-line, and I think that is key. To me, that's the most important parts on the field. Forget the receiver, forget all the big name stuff. That line, man, you need to fix that. You need to establish dominance there, and you need that to move forward to be your core for your quarterback, your receivers, your running backs, etc., etc., etc. I think that's the key part that we need there. Cowboys linebacker Jalen Smith. If you don't know who Jalen Smith is, not Will Smith's son that played in that terrible movie where they came back to Earth. I think it was After Earth, where the monster there fed off fear, could find you off of fear. I think that was it, After Earth. Anyway, not that Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith played for Notre Dame. The Cowboys selected him in the 2nd round. Let me just not say the Cowboys. Let me just say that it was Jerry Jones drafted him. Because if the Cowboys drafted him, anybody else would be fired for making that decision. You drafted a player in the 2nd round on a year that you did terrible, where Tony Romo went out and your team was in disarray, still in disarray to me, even though you had a great season. But we'll see how that goes. It's always like a circus act in Dallas. He's just now starting to practice. I don't know if he'll play again this season, but again, you can't fire the owner for making a bonehead decision. He made an impulse decision picking up Jalen Smith because he needs defensive players. And, well, it just is what it is. It's Jerry Jones making moves like that. So, like I said, we'll see what happens in the future, because he has nerve damage. He said the nerves are regenerating now. So, like I said, we'll see how that goes. Last topic is A.J. Mcarron out there in Cincinnati. A.J. Mcarron is the quarterback for Alabama that won more championships than he's lost games at Alabama. Great quarterback there. He threw a lot to one of your favorite receivers out there in Oakland. Not Julio Jones, but boy, I'm having a brain fart today. I can't remember anybody's name today. But Amari Cooper out there in Oakland. They meshed together a lot out there in Alabama. And in Cincinnati, they're not going to give him up nothing less than a 1st-round pick, because backups are very important this year. We tried our best to hold on to Mike Glennon, but Mike Glennon wanted a chance to be a starter in the league, even though we offered him $7 million a year to be a backup. But he wanted the chance to do his thing, so he's going to get his chance. And yes, that's going to be official, Adam. AJ McCarron, no, Glenn is going to get his chance in Chicago, and Chicago's got to come to Tampa Bay, and we'll see how that fares. If Glenn will come back as the hero or come back as a welcome home party. I don't wish no ill will on. He's been class act since he's been here. He always wanted to be here, and yeah, that's it. Yes, it's official, Adam. It is official. Blount will be toting up in NYG. But let's move on. That's all the topics I had. Was there something else? Oh, there was I've got a really inside story on the. Oh, I'll word this properly. I'm not going to give you who told me this because it would be improper, and I wouldn't want that person, people knowing who it was. So the person I got it from is a very, very reliable source. Very, very reliable source where I got this from. This isn't made up. I'm not saying this is real story of Aaron Hernandez situation. Now, if you're interested in that, you can listen. If not, you don't have to. Aaron Hernandez, what he was doing in up north. Aaron Hernandez grew up 100 miles from where New England is. So it wasn't hard to get around to see his buddies and get into trouble for what he was doing before. He started his own blood chapter and up there, and you can't do that unless you get the blessings from the hierarchy, the higher ups in the UBN, United Blood Network. If you don't know what that is, gang affiliation. They came down and saw Aaron Hernandez and had a talk with him about it. And they'll kill you over that stuff like that. They'll do what they need to do. Aaron Hernandez, of course, had money, paid them off, but you still can't rep that stuff. All right, whatever it was, what it was, they moved on, but he's still tatted with all that stuff on him. Situation happens with Odin Lloyd, goes to jail. You're still tatted up. People still know you as false claiming bloods. You have issues in jail. Now you're paying those bloods in jails to stay off your behind. When I mean stay off your behind, I don't mean it in a homosexual form. I mean from getting beat up or possibly killed. So now you have to sit in confinement. You have a life sentence. You can't live like that. So you have either two choices. You either keep paying the whole time with your life sentence till you run out of money to keep them off of you, or you hide in solitary confinement your whole time in jail, and you can't do that. And some people believe, I'm gonna get to the other part, but some people believe he killed himself because the situation where his daughter would get the $15 million. There is rumors of that because he was going through the appeal process that the NFL would have to give that to her. Again, I'm not sure about all the litigation in that, but that's possibly might be true. But we'll find out. Will come out later. And then there was the homosexual thing with Aaron Hernandez. That too is confirmed. It's possible that he might even had something with Odin Lloyd going on because he was a family friend. He was somebody they knew. He wasn't a stranger. Or it could have been something with the gang affiliation. I'm not sure. Either way, like I told you before, he might have had to do that to save his own self or save people to kill him. But yes, he came into prison looking for a mate. As a prison terms, they will call it punk. And that is true. Along with the letters, that is something that is accurate and that is something that happened. Again, I asked earlier, how do you guys feel? How about him dying? Some people are happy, some people are not. I just think the whole situation's sad. I think had he had better influences around him, maybe he could have changed his life. I know Tim Tebow tried. They were roommates at one point. I know he was roommates with the Pouncey brothers. I know Tebow tried to bring him to church and change his life. But it just, sometimes your decisions, they catch up with you. And it's just sad that a kid now has a wife, has no husband, a kid has no father. It's just a sad situation. No Cannon Sunday, baby. October 1st, we'll be there, whatever. Yeah, if you'll be there, I'll catch up with you if you're in Tampa, please. You can get my number. You can find me on the website and hit me up, Adam. BuckandBlakeSports.com. I'll get up with you and we can reminisce. Come out here, maybe play a little football if you get down here early enough because I have all the days. I'm off during the days. So we'll see how that goes, Adam. Be nice to see you. Hopefully your brother comes with. It'd be nice to see both the Cromartie family. These guys are ex-teammates of mine who I'm talking to. If you guys can see this, ex-teammates of mine back in high school. Haven't seen them in years. But sad story with Hernandez. If you have kids, it's just sad that the kid now has no parent. Now it's another single mother home, and you know, he's Hispanic. I was gonna say, you know, black community, we have that a lot. Single parent homes, no fathers. It's just it's just a sad situation, period. And that saying is true that I heard somebody told me, and you might agree. Parents make the decisions, children pay the price. Parents make the decision. Parents make the decision, kids pay the price. And it's the truth. A lot of the situations we say we're doing it for a kid, we're not really doing it for the kid. We're doing it for ourselves. Let's just be honest. It's just sad. I'm not going to get into all that. But we'll end this as we always do. You're the master of everything. What you do with your life, what you do with it is entirely up to you. I'm in there, G-Man gear only. Oh, that's up to you. You can wear what you want. You guys be safe. God bless. And Adam, don't be shy. Get at me. For the person that gave me the information, you know who you are. I'm sure you'll be watching. Y'all be safe and God bless out there.
And we still East Coast. Yeah, yeah. Whoa. You already know it's good morning. It's Snoop boy scaring niggas like a Ouija board. Seeing is believing, honestly, I can't see you boys. Best to debate, I roll up and blow my verses away. They wanna know how I do it, they've been lurking for days. Still haven't figured a nigga out. Smoking out on the couch with real niggas, man, I feel like a scout. Cause all I do is trap bitches, train them up for you niggas. They come back every day and say they done with you niggas. I talk a lot of shit, but mean it in the best way. I don't fuck with you niggas, I read you like an x-ray. I can see a lot of bitch in you from your display. Watch the nuke drop from above versus DK. Your body like Miley Cyrus, nobody's just zombie virus. Mind you, I'm just a pirate, smoking get high like pilots. Man, a couple grand, I bury them in the sand. Son of Saddam, I'm bombing on niggas like it's Iran. Swoosh, yeah. I feel like Nike gave me a deal. I'm on the road, just cruising like 4 wheels. I'm a flywheel made of indestructible steel. My power can't be controlled. I'm undertaking your soul. My chokehold sick like catching a cold. Got that medication, good weed, we redefine gravitation. OG, I take off with no hesitation. I'm stacking up while you hating. And most women love me like fornication. I feel I'm real. I was on 22nd and late with the steel and some old. Saw the cops had to go. 40 seconds later, niggas rolled. I said, you know, snub nose to my dome. I was sweating the cold. Damn. I lost all my shit. My girl said get a grip. I lost all my grip. No hooks, nigga, look, if you leave your shit, I'ma take what you left, my 16s or this. It don't take much just to get your chick to strip, but that's another story. Had her on them blues, now I call her Dory. I'm on the corner with a 40 in a new category, it's new. Blow up the city and rebuild it. TV fitted, you know I killed it. Saw the house, the shit just got real.